Stan. I hope you're all having a wonderful Friday. Finally, I'm so happy. I love Friday. Anyway, as promised, I think I said in my last video that I was gonna upload a Gravity Falls Let's Build soon, and I actually ended up building this section of the mystery shack much quicker than I had expected, because this is like the parlor / ground floor / dance floor / mirror house, and I pretty much had 4 or 5 options I could have turned this room into, as in the pictures demonstrated, and I decided to actually go for the parlor layout, where it had a dance floor, some headlights, and basically just a nice social environment where you can host parties and get people to come dancing on the dance floor. And the next episode I actually might work on the exterior of that section, just so then it can be more lively. Either way, I decided to use the parlor because it'd be fun. The mirror room would have been okay, but it's just there were too many mirrors everywhere, and I've already just put 3 up on the walls already, so I think that's more than enough. And as I don't have get together yet, I couldn't put an actual dance floor for your Sims to play in, but even if I did have get together, I wouldn't place any dance floor in, because I want everybody to have access to this build with just the basic contents that already comes in the Sims 4 without any stuff packs. So for instance, if you don't have any of the stuff pack, then you will be able to access this this build and add it into your lot. Either way, I actually added some stuff that went already on the parlor layout section, because the pictures weren't clear enough, and although I've spent nearly 2 months researching this room, yes, I have literally spent 2 months in total looking at pictures, diagrams of how this room is designed, so I can try and make everything as accurate as I can, and some things went there. So for instance, a bar, there was no bar, but I thought if this is going to be like a parlor / dance floor / party room, there should be a tiny little bar, and why not a better way than adding this vintage looking bar stand, which I thought was really nice and just suitable for this room. And on top of that, I added a couch, as you saw me changing the decoration of it earlier. I changed that just to match the wallpapers. Right now I'm working on the decorations for the for the wall, and I was adding some balloons, and I wanted to add like this, I don't know what you call them, those slidey things you hang with balloons, and the Christmas ones that came with for the Christmas 2015, they weren't suitable enough, so I ended up using this party balloons one, which I thought would have been like perfect to reflect like Mabel, because Mabel will always want things to look colorful and bright, even if they look gloomy. So I just wanted to incorporate that. Like this house, as I go, I want to put as much personality of every character that lives there, well, including Cisco, because Cisco is part of the family, he's always been there, and I do try my best to add colorful, like few odd decorations now and then which are colorful, just so then it kind of like shows that maybe Mabel was there playing and left her toys around, and Stan is just really frustrated about her. Oh, and I added that like 1950s collage picture of the sloth, sorry. So I thought that's cute. And right now I'm just adding the decoration lights, and I was so happy I actually saw this lights, because in the picture I was looking at is taken from one of an episode where there was a party, and Wendy is there with Dipper, and you just see this disco light illuminating from the hallway, and I thought this lighting was just perfect. And of course I wanted to add this tequila green shade of light because I was gonna add it in my previous episode, which was Valentine's Answers, but it just didn't work out for that house, let's just say. And now, although I said I wasn't gonna use any contacts, but you can change this. If for any people who have spa day, then you will be able to see this, but I just thought it'd be nice to have some neon lights illuminating from the mirrors. And now we actually move on to do the hallway, because I realized that pretty much we have a lot of rooms done. The exterior is nice, but the hallways, they look plain as hell, and it's really frustrating me. So I thought today we'll do a few of the hallways, because due to the structure of the house, some of the hallways wallpapers are structured really differently, and it's so confusing. But you don't have to worry about that. I have to when I have to do decoration. And where I just placed those 2 extra windows, those weren't there at all in the original mystery shack. But because the layout for an actual mystery shack is so big, I decided to add them either way, just to give that extra detail that it would lack. And in this hallway, there's actually supposed to be a lot of portrait and paintings hanged everywhere, vintage and almost scary looking. So I don't know why Stan will have that in his house. Crazy. Either way, I am just going around adding a few nice vintage portraits, which I just thought would be ideal. But if your Sims happen to be into the painting career or hobby, then once you get them painting realism and anything vintage and lifestyle, then you can put behind the pictures there if you wanted to. So as you can see, I do continue using basic contents, and I was actually gonna use 3 of these family portrait pictures, but then I realized there was just too much because there would have been 4 already, so I decided to get rid of the 2. And I do believe I used a different portrait there and only put 2 at the end, so that way then it won't be repetitive, because I wanted to not to use the same picture over and over, but I just felt that portrait pictures would just be perfect. Either way, we actually put the light. That was the one thing I actually wrote down, was do not forget to put the lighting, because I always end up forget changing the lighting, and by the time I've actually recorded and taken screenshots, and you just see modern lighting, and this is supposed to be like vintage lighting. So I've actually changed the lighting there, and I've corrected my mistake. And I actually hope you like this quick mini build. It ended up being shorter than I expected, because it took me about 40 minutes to record, but after editing and cropping and speed ups, it ended up only coming to 9.5 seconds. So I think this is to be the most quickest build I've done. And if that's an issue for any of you guys, just leave your comments below, and I'll make sure to increase the speed for my next build, which will come out either Saturday or Sunday, I do believe. So it'll just be another quick one, and then I'll do a longer one the following week or next week. And I hope you all enjoyed this Let's Build, everyone, and don't forget to leave your comments down below.